Good afternoon, hello, it's Daniel. This is the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Today is another day of triathlon training. The reason why I'm saying that is because I am starting my training for 2026 now, right now, today. Now, I'm by no means healthy enough to do any meaningful training, but the reason why I'm getting into this mindset now is because in the past, whenever I've had an injury or ailment or illness or whatever, when I've had a long period of not training, I've really gone off the rails in terms of my attitude towards health and well-being, my diet, all of the above. So therefore I need to get into the mindset of like, I'm training now. I am 1 week into doing absolutely no activity. That can't continue. I'm not happy, I'm not enjoying it. I feel now like I can perhaps do a little bit of indoor cycling. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now I have no objectives for power, heart rate, duration, anything like that. My only objective is to not do anything that's gonna hamper my recovery. For those that don't know, I've got a rib injury. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I fell onto this kicker bike about 10 days ago. This is the scene of the crime, scene of the incident. And yeah, I'm just gonna try and just do a little bit of something so that I can hopefully get on the road to 2026. I don't think I've got any, well, I haven't got any major events in for the rest of the year. I've got a couple of bike things that I may or may not do, so I'm just thinking long term I need to get healthy and robust, and thank you for the comments on my recent videos suggesting this sort of thing. I know it's the right thing to do. I don't need to panic and try and get to a race. I guess I was hopeful that Ironman Wales would happen in a few days at the time of recording, but it isn't, so I'm going to start thinking about next year and hopefully, you know, make the most of it. Right, what we're going to do, I forget how to set this up. What I am going to do is I have one of these like balance board things, and this is essentially what I slipped on and fell on there. I'm going to just, because you can see it's really springy, because I run it quite low pressure, I'm going to put some more pressure in those little balls so that it's a lot more sturdy, so I don't actually want it to move much whilst I'm on the bike. My current like pain and discomfort level is that it's okay as long as I'm just sat down. In bed at night it's pretty bad. I can't lay on it, and it's when I'm stretching out my stomach that it's really hurting, so I'm still getting broken sleep. Sitting for long periods in the same position hurts as well, so I'm getting up every 20 minutes, half an hour from my, from my desk and just moving around a bit, and that's okay, but I'm still taking quite a lot of painkillers. I've actually got a sore throat from taking ibuprofen on an empty stomach, so the doctor said today. I've had a sore throat for 5 days with absolutely no other symptoms, so I wasn't wondering what it was, and I've now got some different tablets which are to calm my stomach down, acid reflux from doing it. I'm not stupid, I have been eating when I've been taking ibuprofen, other than in the middle of the night when I'm waking up in pain, can't get to sleep, I've then been taking ibuprofen, and that's when it had empty stomach. Anyway, let's get these balls pumped up and get on the bike. I'm actually going to drop my saddle a little bit as well, because I'm going to try and sort every ailment that I've got during this period of time, and my left hamstring is likely flared up by a higher than advised saddle, so let's get that down. 5-0. Okay, ride done and dusted, but as the weather is so grim outside, every time this little feral kitten comes inside, he's absolutely sopping wet through. You have to dry him with a kitchen roll, don't we? Eh? Sopping wet through. Come here. Come on. There you go. Why is that cat so feral? Hey? You okay, darling?
Yeah, I'm just watching last week's Bake Off.
Oh, that's not a programme I'm allowed to watch, is it? Right, that was okay. I couldn't stand out the saddle. I kept my heart rate, well, 100 or below. It's not really my heart rate that's the problem, it's breathing rate, isn't it? It's like deep, fast breaths that are going to cause me difficulty, but then, so I read you still have to breathe deeply so you don't get pneumonia, so just didn't want to do too much. So I did an hour. I think I averaged something like 160 watts, and my heart rate, as I say, was really low, and it doesn't feel any worse afterwards now. It lulled me into a bit of a false sense of security. Like, I was on the bike thinking, oh, feeling all right. Then I got off the bike, went to pick my laptop up, and was like, oh. So it's like, you've just got to be so careful all the time. But yeah, I'm so happy to have got that done. I'm going to be loads more pleasant now, Liz, I reckon. I'm endorphins.
Not been too bad anyway.
Oh, no, thank you. I haven't, you're right. I've not been bad at all. You said I've been good?
No, I don't
very good.
That good or very good. You've been all right.
Okay. Right. Anyway, I am in the spirit of being all right, making my own tea as per normal. You'll always ask me to show me what I'm cooking. Well, jacket potato, cheese and beans, and I've done it one side in the microwave. I'm going to put them and turn it over. 4 minutes to the side, and then in the air fryer. Classic. Fabulous masterpiece of a meal complete. Just going to mosh it all up like a baby and eat it all with a fork like a shovel. I also weighed in today, so after 1 week of not tracking anything, not doing any exercise, I'm only about 1 kilo heavier, which I think not all of it, that's not clearly not a kilo of fat. Like, your body behaves differently, doesn't it, when you're not training, when you then have been training. So I was 99.9 kilos, and when I got under 100 this year, I said, I'm never going to be over 100 kilos again. So I can't leave it any longer than today. Today is the start. So this is me chipping away. The only disadvantage to like training really easy is that you don't burn many calories. So I'm now going to be in about a 200 calorie deficit, which may or may not be accurate. I just need to, I'm not stressing about that just yet. I'm just trying to not be in a massive surplus this week. I know obviously we're going to Tenby this weekend, so there'll be a takeaway and beers, I'm sure. So I'm not going to worry about that then, but I need to have a good week in the lead up to. So then when I come back next week, I can hit it proper and hopefully be in a bit of a better position to do some more training. But the timeline is completely out of my control. I'm now mentally coming round more to the idea that this obviously is a massive negative, not getting to do the Ironman Wales. If there is a positive out of this, I can get healthy and then I have a good run at winter to get fit for next year. No idea what I'm doing next year, but whatever it is will be easier or more enjoyable if I'm fitter. So I'm just trying to think about that as I put in place my plan for the winter training. I don't know exactly what my training is going to look like, as in like what I'm specifically working on. I've got this group runs training plan in progress, which I will be doing. I just don't know, like, as well as that or after that, what am I going to start like doing specifically? Am I focusing on long distance triathlon, middle distance triathlon, gravel racing, crit racing? I don't really know. Every winter I try and think about, what have I enjoyed this year, what haven't I, what do I want to do more of, and what do I want to do less of. And at the minute I have one relay triathlon entered next year, and I have lots of ideas for triathlons, but I guess I'm just thinking about, I always try and do loads. Is this sensible for me to try and do loads as I'm getting another year older? I don't know. But I'm sure I will. But, just those thoughts are going off in my mind. So I'm going to end today's video there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you are having a good week and are training well. If you're doing Ironman Wales, look forward to shouting in your face at the weekend. Hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Bye, Liz.
Bye.
I'll do washing up as well, shall I?
Yeah.